All right. Greetings, all. Thank you for returning to my channel. I'm Professor Nooney. Allow me to welcome you back to Last Stop. We are doing Chapter 6. I believe that's the last chapter for each character, unless I read it mistakenly. Maybe it's Chapter 6 and then a final chapter. Or Chapter 6 is the final chapter for everybody. But nonetheless, we are here. We have reached Chapter 6. We are now going to determine which of the three characters we're going to play as first. So as always, we're going to use our handy dandy random number generator. And the person is going to be John Smith. John is who we're going to be picking and playing as first for Chapter 6. History has been made. Fate has been written. Destiny determined. Here we go.
Previously on Last Stop.
I know about your predicament. Come see me, the Vape Lord.
Frank has been searching everywhere for you. The guy that cursed you on the tube platform a couple of weeks ago?
He did this.
I'm gonna need a little bit of time to prepare. Write your number down and I'll give you a buzz.
Jack's leaving us.
Now that you're sorted with the job and everything, I figured this would be a good time for me to move on.
Molly is going to end up in foster care if you go.
Dad!
That's gotta suck. That dude is like in his 20s and he's now in the body of a guy in his 50s and he's like coughing up a lung for nothing, for not really anything that's his fault. So this is a friend in need. Is the name of this chapter for John. I'm sorry, he didn't make it.
You came in with Mr. Smith, is that right? Your family?
Where's Jack? I want to see him.
Family friend.
Do you know how we can contact his next of kin? I'm afraid the situation's serious.
We're his family.
Well, how serious?
That sucks.
He survived one of these before, you know.
If we could get in touch with his family urgently, that would be best. We're doing everything we can for him. But it's too early to say whether he'll make it through the night.
No!
Oh, that sucks.
I'll let him know.
Jack's going to die.
We don't know that.
It's not fair. He's only sick because he's in your body. I shouldn't have made you eat all those chicken dippers.
It's not your fault either.
This is not your fault, Molly. If it's anyone's, it's mine.
I don't want Jack to die. I like him. And if he does, they'll take me away, won't they?
Yeah, they will, because logically, he's not your dad.
Hey, let's just wait and see what happens.
We want to keep hearing that beep. We do not want to hear a flat line. Oh, poor Molly. If they switch, she could end up really, like, losing her legit dad.
I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna go and save Jack.
At the cost of myself. Your actual dad. I'm just gonna go back here.
I just need to pop downstairs for a minute. Can you look after my daughter while I'm gone, please?
Sure. I'll keep an eye on her.
I was trying to, I'm not controlling him.
Hey, it's
I was trying to see if it was going to let me walk down the hallway towards him.
Jazz, it's Jack. Listen, John's in hospital. I need you to come over when you get this, please. The nurse will explain everything. Thanks, Shaz. You've been a good friend.
I'm still not control. Oh, here we go. He should be able to run like the wind.
You die!
How dramatic. Running and yelling in the rain.
I can do this.
I'm going to save you so my daughter will be fatherless. He really is hauling. Oh, wow. We got there so fast, we couldn't even do the boost thing again. I've been expecting you. And now.
You're cutting it fine.
Thought you were a no-show.
I haven't got much time. Are we going or what?
Come on, this way. You know, there's a lot of history in this little vape shop. It's been in the family for years. Yeah, we've sold all sorts here. Before e-liquids took off, we were a laundrette. Cobble shoes, sold dirty magazines, anything really. Technically Frank owns the place, but he's never here. He said he was doing me a favour, you know, letting me run the place and all, but I think he just doesn't like the smell of the stuff. It's weird that, isn't it?
How are you
Like
scourging?
Me,
The heck's the word? Like barely making it, but you look how deep this thing is going. Acting like you're struggling. Oh, we barely got by. We had to sell this and that and this and that, and you guys got this huge underground facility. It's obviously had to be paid for some way. Probably utilize those capabilities that he has to
Is this place?
do the stock market or lottery.
So I feel like I haven't properly explained this. Are you okay travelling to the other side of the galaxy?
Oh, that's what this stuff is?
What the heck is this?
It's the portal! You want to see Frank? This is the only way!
A portal to where? This is mad!
Look, we don't have time. It won't wait for you. I thought you were up for this!
You're right! We don't have time. Okay, how does this work?
Now it's very important! Here are your travel tokens!
One for getting in, one for getting out.
getting in, one for getting out! Do not lose them, okay? You won't get back otherwise. Now when you arrive, you're gonna want to try and find Frank's shop. He'll know who you are.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. By the way, what's your name?
I already told you!
Vape Lord.
It's Vape Lord! Get going!
Yeah, I wasn't controlling him there. Boy, I kind of wish I had some spare tokens. Oh, come on! Unbelievable. Now I definitely wish I had to. Wow, that was quick. That was only that wasn't even 8 minutes. So definitely there will be another chapter. But okay. Let us determine who will be the next person to be playing as. 1 being Mina Hughes, 2 being Donna Adeliki. That is Donna! So it is Donna that we're going to be using. Let us get started.
The next station is Saltcellar Lane.
Previously on Last Stop.
She's resting now, but she is stable.
Hey, it's the same lady!
Terrible mistake. Jesus Christ, Donna, that's kidnapped.
They're both in the same hospital.
Stay here.
Yeah, they are. The
I need to
long
see
med,
what you've
whatever.
done. You made it all up. I think you actually saved me by not being here a moment ago.
If you want my help, you only have to ask.
Some Back to the Future stuff, and I know I said that last video. To end her suffering. So now you no longer remember you had a mother. Like, what? How does that help? Who is this guy? Maybe him taking people out of the world? Wow, they haven't been home in a while. Oh, no, there's pizza. Maybe him taking people out of the world somehow helps people like John, who forgot their token, get back into the world or some sort of trade-off. I don't know. And I just hit the microphone. Oh, now her sister's gone. What the flip? And then she lost her friend, the dude, Viv. What in the world is this guy? I wonder if he's like the anti-Frank. Another underground layer. Oh no, this was the basement. She's really in over her head. Have you been sitting there watching me all night? Brought her guitar, brought some lights.
What time is it?
It's almost 3 a.m.
What's going on?
It's time for us to leave.
What? Where?
Home.
Your house near that chip shop?
I don't have time for your questions. Get up. We're going.
I refuse. How about that? I guess not. Maybe we're finally gonna find out. I mean, he like lights up green and stuff too, so maybe he has this same capability. I don't know. It hasn't really been fully explained to us what that green stuff is or how it works and what his purpose is within it. I'm not controlling her right now. You wanted to know? Now you'll find out. Don't forget your token, like John did. Whoa. Whoa. Yep, I have no choice in the matter. Oh, and we lower down slowly. Thank goodness nobody else is renting this. What the heck? What's going on with these people? Frozen in time? They didn't have a token to get back?
You always were such a child.
Was-
I wonder how many people would be better off if you weren't here.
Why didn't you want to see me in the hospital?
Donna, I lied. I was with Becky that night.
We did it in the bathroom.
Who are they? They seem to know me.
Not like I know you. Now close your eyes.
What in the flip is going on? Are we back to the... All right. She's already ready to get going. Chapter 6. I wonder if her husband's going to find out this time around. So like I said before, if it comes to the point where she has to...
This is your final chance.
Send the damn note. Stay away
When she
from my
finally
dad
gets
because
confronted
you
by her
do.
husband, I'm not going to give her... I'm not going to be the one to respond to him. I'm going to let the game decide what to say.
That blackmail note was obviously you as well, wasn't it?
If you're being blackmailed...
Oh yeah, this happened.
Put the gun down, drop it now.
Amy?
Crap, this really hurts.
Wait a minute. You're the one who sent me that note.
GG, yo. She's like, I ain't got time to save your life. You trying to blackmail me. This is all about self-preservation and moving up the ladder. I've got what it takes. So she's going right to her flat. These are pretty nice places. Everybody has a bay window. It's nice. The only one without a gate. Unopened mail. Wow, she's definitely got skills. I thought that was a hard hat. Oh, I don't like this.
What have you got on me?
Oh man, I do not like horror games. This gave me horror vibes. So nothing of me here. No. God, I hate horror games. Your little vanity. I don't want to find anything inappropriate, if you know what I mean. Passport. Steal her identity. No. What's this? Local schoolboy prays for honesty.
Been doing some digging.
Dylan Hughes from Cherry Tree Primary School. Interesting political leanings. Doesn't seem consistent with his daughter's outlook. What a weird family. Samir Patel. Give me a second. I want to read all of this. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I just read that whole thing. Apparently, the boy on the left, Dylan, he just found a lot of money in a wallet, and he returned it to he turned it into like the police or something. His tutor was Tamara Adeliki. I think that's Donna's mom or sister, one of them, I forgot. But I believe Tamara might have been her mom, but that was his tutor. The guy in the middle was Dan, Mina's husband. It was just a thing about him climbing a mountain for like charity, and he did it while she was pregnant. The thing in the bottom left was about some sort of nuclear thing. I sort of forgot, but it was the person's name that was circled was Samir Patel. And then on the right was about the release of hostages in Afghanistan from some operation. I don't want to leave any... Come on, close it. Any traces of my presence? God, please, I don't want no jump scare. Please, I suck at that stuff. All right, so that's locked. Harry Potter, you in here? Guess not. The bathroom. Damn, she moves pretty slow, but I guess she's being thorough. Whoa, this place opens up pretty wide. And she got a backyard too. Okay, so she has a lot of stress. Scented candle, no partner, she only has one cup. That is a remote. What is this? Miss Toffel's 19...
These go way back.
Really? 2019. If I read it? Oh, wow. Yeah, let me read this too. Yo. So, this is him. She unprovokingly say, yo, you got a private number? I want to send you something. And he's like, this is my personal number, but I don't really, take calls like this. If you need some advice, call 111. I guess maybe that's 911 or something, or maybe, I don't know. Or visit A&E if it's an emergency. She's like, I was wondering if you could help me with something. He's like, what's good? Or if you call the surgery tomorrow morning, we can set up an appointment. She's like, don't be formal. I got a gift for you. And then she just sent a JPEG, and it was of her in the shower, after the shower, right out of the shower. We should get together, just straight up. But then this dude, of course, just out of interest, what were you thinking? He ain't married. She is. So out of nowhere. So she's certainly the harlot I called her earlier. Miss Toffelis 1992 is the password. I don't know for what, but there might be a computer. Oh, she got binoculars out. She got the binoculars. I only know how to say that way because of the movie Snatch. Close. Home. TV. Oh my God, do I gotta go through all of these? I'll go through all of these off camera. All right, I just went through all of them, and there's nothing in them. So I guess we may have to go to the kitchen. I mean, unless I see a computer somewhere, a laptop, something. She's a smoker. She's a joker. A midnight toker. Look at that lens. Okay, here's another one. From Mr.
How did she get this?
By the way, the phone taps or whatever was approved by Peter Hale, I think Mina's boss. So you can read this. I'm going to read it, but I don't want to hold you up. Okay, so this was a little interesting. I think I read it in the wrong order. I started with the one on the left, the Dear Major General Cranthorne. But that letter is dated almost a month after the one on the right. The one on the right says is in complete contrast to the one on the left. The one on the right is talking about how terrible of a job she did at Operation Bloodhound, which is what that article was talking about the rescue of the hostages and whatnot. According to this letter by the Secretary of State for Defense, I don't even know the guy's name. I can't read it, his handwriting. She deviated from orders. She took matters into her own hands, and she just went in for the rescue. And as a result, a particular SAS squadron was lost. They died. An entire U.S. Navy SEAL team died. Some Afghan civilians died. All the hostages were rescued, but at the cost of a lot of other things, all because she did not follow orders. So they said, get rid of her. So this letter on the left is to Major General Cranthorne, telling him how wonderful she is and how great she is, and she was retiring because it was a hard mission on her, and she just pretty much a letter of recommendation, a praising of her to a General RDS Cranthorne, or to from Mr. W.S. August, Directorate of Staff, to a Major General Cranthorne. Okay. Got it. So that's what this was about. Oh, she found a key. That has to go to that locked door. I wonder if there's any, like, goodies in any of these that we can, like, Probably not. Now that we have the key, we can probably just go to the door. Right? Let me just check really quick. I know I'm wasting time. I'm sorry. Oh, for the goodness... Excuse me. Oh, that one doesn't open. All of these open? Come on. All right, I gotta do it. Okay, so there wasn't anything in any of them. As you can see, I opened pretty much everything. I opened all of these, and I opened these. They're just there for decor. I can't move any faster than this. Please don't let there be a jump scare here. God, no jump scares, please. I actually left this door open. Open sesame. There's a printer, so there must be a computer in here somewhere.
What the?
Jack Smith, what? Samir Patel is her dad, I forgot. Why does she have Jack Smith on her wall? What does he have to do with this? Like, how would she know any of that? Well, we got her password. That's what you get for writing it down. Like, why would you do that? Never write a password down. So this is the task at hand. From Peter Hale to aiming. Okay, so I think the top would be a reply. It says, get it done. So on June 14th, 2020, COVID. Sir, this is from aiming to Peter Hale. Sir, with respect, I'm starting to have serious reservations about this assignment. When you asked me to investigate Hughes, I was appreciative of the trust you placed in me. However, the deeper I dig, the harder it is for me to understand your interest in her. The Mina Hughes I read about at Sandhurst appears to be an idealized fabrication. In reality, she's ruthlessly self-absorbed, ill-disciplined, and engaged in numerous questionable activities, many of which pose a security risk. She clearly doesn't have Q3D's best interests at heart. Sir, can I suggest we pause my surveillance here? Surely there's nothing further to be learned. The case against her seems open and shut. If this assignment has been a test of my loyalty to you and the organization, I hope I've demonstrated both. Obviously, I want to do whatever it is for the good of the company. I just feel my skills could be put to better use in other areas. Is that all that's on there to read?
Son of a bitch.
Peter Hale ordered her to tail you. Wow, she made it to work pretty quick.
Report to your stations.
They probably found Amy's body, or they're probably trying to stop her.
Playing me, you son of a bitch.
All right, Hughes. Take a breather.
Not until you explain what the hell you've been up to.
Okay, you got me. Now settle down.
Amy's dead. So is a kid.
You're not here because you're upset about that, and we both know it.
Just tell me what's going on. Why have you been messing with me?
Because you got sloppy. You let Amy get to you. Your house isn't in order and you failed your psych exam. You know how many advisors told me to cut you loose? She's a has-been, washed up. But they don't know what you're capable of, do they? Operation Bloodhound?
He knows about it.
You just need the right conditions. And so here we are.
The right conditions? Threatening my family, you mean?
Stop kidding yourself. It's the job or the family. You can't have it both ways. That's why you stepped back, wasn't it?
Find someone else. Pete.
The portal's open.
What?
It's true. It kicked into gear about 25 minutes ago. We're not sure how long it will be stable, but we're good to go. We just need a candidate. Come on, Hughes. This is it. The big one. Don't you want to know what's on the other side?
It certainly ain't Dan.
I've been waiting up. Where the hell are you?
Dan, listen. I don't have much time. I need to talk to you about something.
What do you mean? You okay?
You're gonna hate me for this, but I need to leave for a bit.
What are you talking about?
It's work.
Look, just come home and we'll discuss it, okay?
I can't. It's time sensitive. I only just found out about it, but I gotta go now.
Are you serious?
She's actually telling
You're
the
working
truth.
in the field again, aren't you? Is that what you've been doing all these evenings? Getting prepared? Hiding it from me? I can't believe you.
Yeah, that's basically it.
How can you do this to us? How can you be so selfish?
Selfish? I did everything you asked of me. I gave up everything. My life, my reputation. You think I like what I've become? I can't stand it anymore.
Oh, so now it's my fault. What about me? What about Dylan? Where does he come into this?
I will let the game decide.
I don't know, Dan. I
that was
going to
pick that too.
Okay, we can talk about this when I get back.
And when will that be? Right, you can't tell me, right? Could be any time. Could be never. I've had enough, Mina. I'm sick of it.
I want a divorce.
Backwards, trying to keep this family together with all your late nights and your weekends, but what can I do with this? I mean, do you think I'm a mug?
If this was me, I genuinely wouldn't answer. I would not answer. I would just let him continue.
Stop being so dramatic.
I'm serious. Am I a mug? Maybe I am. If you go tonight, I don't want you coming back here.
I mean, I don't want to help her out. Because right now she's telling the truth before she wasn't.
Well, I hope it's all worth it. Because you have destroyed this family.
She got that suit on pretty quick. Well, we don't know how much time passed from the phone call to now. Am I controlling her? Now I am. Okay. So, Frank knows about it. That one dude with Donna knows about it. And this company, their whole purpose has been... They also knew about it. Their whole purpose, I guess, was to find out exactly what this portal thing is all about. We're gonna go into the Upside Down. The security camera caught her. They already had offices down here, though, like... Look at the camera. Look how it's panning. I like that. Or strafing? I don't know. If she is all alone, there is nobody here. Are there people up there observing her? Probably. It's a good shot. I like this. I like this. I wish I could make this, like this, the thumbnail for this video. Just like looking up at it. I guess I will. Maybe. I don't know. If I feel like it. I can't make her run. The game, I guess, wants it to be at a certain pace. Now we're in locker rooms. Also, it's... Nope, there's nobody here. Are we gonna go into a clean room? Yep. That kind of startled me. So, Samir Patel, her dad, back in the early 80s, wrote some article about,
I'm glad you're here, Hughes.
something about nuclear... I forgot. I have to read it again.
I read the brief. An extraction mission. How do you even know she's alive?
Oh, her. Yeah, at the beginning of the game. Oh, that was him! That was Peter.
And what if she doesn't want to come back? It has been 38 years.
You force her. Those are your orders.
And if I don't return?
I'll honor our arrangement. Your family will be looked after.
If it comes to that, just do one thing for me. Just, tell Dan just make sure they're compensated, okay?
Don't forget, we're making history here, Mina. If this transition works, who knows what we'll have access to? Resources, technology, culture? The extraction mission is just the first phase. This is the next frontier, right here. Now show them what you're made of.
Yeah, until the higher-ups come in. Like, all right, we're taking over. Thanks for your hard work. Dedication to your company, to your country. We'll take it from here. Oh my god, how many rooms are there? All these partitions and all these openings and all these separate rooms. And now she has to sit down. They're like, yo, disconnect us from that part of the underground area. We want no affiliation with that.
Counting down.
So is she gonna be in oh. Man, this is a lot more dramatic than the first two. One guy just walked in. Donna, she just sort of levitated down with the one dude. I forgot his name, if he even said his name. I forgot completely. I'm reminded of the elevator from Metal Gear Solid 1. That's pretty funny. Is that her? Got the Q3D logo on there. No, it's not her. So, but she's gonna be in that suit. Yep. Okay. Jesus, all that necessary?
Readings are nominal.
Vape Lord!
Horizon reads steady.
What?
Electromagnetics and radiation all within predicted norms.
Is that Shazia? That was Vape Lord and that was Shazia. This actually is a pretty interesting game. Oh, I like this. I can't turn or anything.
I feel an updraft from the anomaly.
I'm not controlling her.
System operational.
I wonder what Frank, what he plays into all of, where he comes into in all of this. This is actually turning out to be something quite remarkable. I guess they need somebody like her to just, you know, just say F everything. F orders, just, you know, screw the world, I'll do what I want. I'm rambunctious, I'm, spontaneous. They need somebody with that type of, psychology. Because when it comes to something like this, something otherworldly, you can't have somebody who's been brought up under conformity. Is that the end of chapter 6? Final chapter, The Other Side of the Galaxy. We will continue that. The Other Side of the Galaxy. What a freaking name of a chapter. We will continue that in the next video. So thank you all to those who came to check out my video for watching my video. I appreciate all the views and notoriety I can get. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And as always, take care and God bless.